In late 2023, Wizz Air announced a winter shakeup, ceasing all operations at 22 airports across its network. This decision was a direct result of the airline being forced to ground 45 aircraft due to accelerated inspections of Pratt & Whitney GTF engines. The suspended airports included major cuts in the UK, such as Bournemouth, Liverpool and Cardiff, Italy and Naples and Bari, and Eastern Europe, such as Sofia and Tirana. Many of these cuts will be happening over the winter, starting from October 26th to next year. And you'll notice that 13 of the 22 routes being served by this airline are coming from Abu Dhabi, which means that many of these destinations will no longer be available. Although Wizz Air has confirmed that they're still keeping that base in Abu Dhabi, but it might be served by aircraft based elsewhere. The airline has specified that routes to Antalya, Burgas, and Rome were seasonal and scheduled to return for summer 2026, so they're still available on the website. The strategy escalated in 2024 from route cuts to closure of an entire operational base throughout the network. And Wizz Air has announced the closure of its Dortmund, a German base, which involved withdrawing its based aircraft from that airport. And then in September of 2024, Wizz Air announced the planned closure of its Vienna International Airport base by September 2025. The closure was set to terminate 4 specific routes and involved the withdrawal of one based aircraft. However, in a recent update, the airline postponed its Vienna-based closure until 2026, signaling a significant shift in its operational planning for that station. The primary driver for all of these cuts is the severe operational disruption caused by the grounding of a significant portion of its fleet. The 45 grounded aircraft created a massive capacity shortfall, forcing the airline to shrink its network to match its available planes. This capacity reduction was part of a broader financial decision after the airline publicly forecasted a net loss, making these cuts essential for cost-cutting and a return to profitability. As Wizz Air retrenches, competitors like Ryanair are actively seizing the opportunity to expand their market share into these areas. Ryanair CEO has publicly stated that the airline is looking to acquire more airport slots in Italy, directly targeting the market gaps created by Wizz Air's base closures and route cancellations in the country. The primary driver for these ripple effects remains the grounding of those 45 aircraft due to Pratt & Whitney's GTF engine inspections, forcing Wizz Air to shrink its operational capacity. You can't have 45 aircraft on the ground. This has triggered a strategic shift from aggressive growth to a focus on profitability, resulting in the withdrawal from dozens of airports and the closures of key operational bases like Dortmund and Vienna. Now, as someone who has flown on Wizz Air multiple times, I do enjoy that airline compared to their competition such as Ryanair and EasyJet. I think they have a great product, and to see them stop aggressively expanding, especially outside of Europe, having to withdraw aircraft from their Abu Dhabi base, makes me a little bit worried that we won't see the complete global domination like we should do with Wizz Air and their other partner airlines. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.